A controlled descent.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Greetings, fellow gamers. This is Ross Elgar, and you are watching SubNautica. Let's get this fire out. Okay, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the game, this is a survival game. And our PDA is just booting up here after we have crash landed.
Minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright, press tab to open or close the PDA. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, select corresponding slots. Okay, we'll put that away. So, where I was at, this is a survival game. We are crash landed on an alien world, and it is completely an ocean planet. What on Earth?
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Oh, that's not good. Well, there's our crash ship. This is our life pod. Water, water everywhere. And not a drop to drink. The classic poem. This is SubNautica. This is a survival game that has been out on Steam for some time now. I've had the pleasure of being introduced to this by other fellow YouTube game aficionados, namely the Mighty Jingles. And I took to playing this myself, and I thought I'd share this. If you have any love of science fiction, the ocean, and survival games, this game is for you. But let's take a look here at what we have going on and see what we need to do. Now, there are several different modes of play here, and I am playing in the survival mode, which basically means not only do I need to take care of my health and my oxygen, but I also need to eat and drink in order to survive. So let's take it over here. Warning. Circuitry test failed. Secondary systems offline. Radio is offline. Distress signal broadcast failed. Flotation devices deployed. Hull integrity is okay. Our power is out. Our secondary systems are malfunctioning. Do we have... Oh, our fabricator's working. So here in the far future, we can fabricate things. So first thing that you want to do that you want to figure out what's going on, you could of course always try the thing and go around and it says, okay, damaged radio, use a repair tool. Well, what's a repair tool? How do I use it? And we have a medkit fabricator. Well, earlier in the mode, you notice that your PDA had a clue. Now, it's not immediately obvious. Right up here in the upper right-hand corner is a voice log. Anytime you see those numbers, it means there's a corresponding display. Now, this is just a repeat of everything that has been spoken. And like I said, what's not obvious is the very next button is the data bank. If I go to that, we see two options. There are blueprints, and then there is survival package. Please note this, which says start here. This is the start of everything that you need to do in order to survive this game. If you are reading this, then you have survived an emergency evacuation of a capital class ship equipped with Altera technology. Congratulations, the hard part is over. Okay. Your PDA has automatically rebooted in emergency mode. This operating system has one directive: to keep you alive on a hostile alien world. If that is not possible, it will alert salvage teams to the location of your remains. Well, that's reassuring. It features a full monitoring of vital signs for timely survival advice. All of this right down in here. Oxygen, health, hunger, thirst. Blueprints for fabricating a range of essential survival equipment tailored to your environment. In an oceanic world, that's going to be important. And we have an onboard camera, microphone, and OCR technology for short-range situational analysis. That would be the radio. And cross-compatibility with the all Altera compliant products. NB, your personal and work files have been encrypted, and you may be retrieved at a later date at a licensed engineer. I'm not sure what NB means. It may be a some kind of note bulletin, maybe, that I'm not familiar with, so I'm not sure if any of you know what NB, if that's shorthand. Please let me know in the comments. But anyway, we have a survival checklist. Number 1, administer first aid if required. Okay, yeah, we need to administer first aid, so we'll go to our med kit, take that, open our tablet, go to the first line of the inventory, and let's see, we can left click to use. Got it, we're now at full health. Alright, next item on the checklist. Take inventory of available materials and supplies and decide on rations. Oh, look, we have a storage container. Aha! Here we go. We have some flares. We have filtered water. And we have nutrient blocks. Great. Granola bars. Okay, let's see. Yeah, well, we need to eat. And we need to drink. That should buy us some time. Alright, now. Back to the PDA, which I'm pressing the tab key here. And I just click on Data Bank. Survey the environment for threats and resources. Construct necessary survival equipment using the life pod's fabricator. Check the life pod for damage and repair if is necessary. Broadcast local distress signal using life pod short-range radio. Locate other survivors using a line of sight or the radio. Find or construct a more permanent habitat. Finally, maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. And additionally, this information is meant as a general guide. In the first instance, you should always follow the advice of your PDA, which has taken your particular circumstances into account. Then we have a warning. What's going on here? Blueprint database corrupted. Warning. Blueprint database corrupted. Damage to your PDA's hard drive has corrupted approximately 80% of stored survival blueprints. Blue- Blueprints may be reacquired by scanning a salvage technology using the handheld scanner or by downloading plans from a shipboard data box. In the circumstances, these assets will most likely be found amongst wreckage from the Aurora. Alright, well, we're going to follow the advice of our PDA. We're going to see what we can do here. Let's see, we've got a fabricator, resources, basic needs, titanium ingots, silicone rubber, glass, bleach, and we can make copper wire from copper ore, batteries, computer chips, wiring kits, food and water, equipment, tools, standard O2 tank, fins, first aid kit, fire extinguisher, pipes, and floating air pumps. And now, I think we mentioned we need to get a repair tool, so I think this is where our repair tool would be right here. Repair tool. The multi-purpose repair tool functions in all environments, which we need silicone, rubber, cave, sulfur, and titanium. So you can start to see the idea that we're already going to have to start farming stuff. Things are going to components that we need to make and need the raw materials to make components, for example the silicone rubber, which we're going to need for the repair tool. We're also going to need a survival knife, and then we need deployable structures here. This is where some of the ingredients are unknown. Okay, well, let's see what we can find outside here. Break the lime, okay. Okay, we found our first thing of titanium. Okay, we're getting low on oxygen here. We need to go back up to the surface.
Oxygen.
Now, in case you're wondering, we are wearing a diving suit. At least we have a mask on. And let's see, I'm looking for any kind of wreckage that might assist us here. Don't want to stray too far from our sight. What was that? I didn't like the sound of that. Let's see here. I wonder if we could use this piece of titanium for anything. Let's see. Let's go back up here. Let's put that away here. Put that flare away here. Let's see. What is this? A scanner? I need a battery. And for a battery, I need acid mushrooms and copper ore. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, here's the acid mushrooms.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, what's this? That's salvage. Okay, we can use that. And we need copper. Need to find some other limestone rocks.
Oxygen.
Oh, there we go. What time isn't helping any. What's this over here? Got a package or something there? Sea glide fragment. Can't do anything with that right now. Oh, what's this? find these, I highly recommend you get over here. They can actually help your stay underwater longer. You can get oxygen from them. Okay. Oh, this is hard to see in the dark. I don't want to go lighting up flares to attract predators. The sun should come up. Now, in this world, basically, there is night and day. Night and day occurs every 20 minutes. So there are several moons that you'll see in orbit. In fact, let's go up and take a look peek here. That one in particular that we're looking at right now, I go over to our site here. Swim over to our pod. I'm up on top. Get a better view around here, but that particular moon, as you see, it is moving. And so that is what keeps the time on this planet. Now, as that moon continues to pass, then light and day will change, and then there's another moon right there. So you can utilize these to try to keep track of time, but basically every 20 minutes is night, every 20 minutes is day, and here we're coming into the end of the first 20 minutes, and this is the next day. Alright, so now we're going to have some light. We're going to be able to see a little more around what we're doing here. And we are looking for limestone. Okay. Not finding any. There's all kinds of creatures here. Maybe if we go a little deeper. Ah, there we go.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Oh, that's reassuring. Okay. So there, go back down. What's this? Oh, that's nothing. Oh, little fish. Oh, there we go. Hello. There we go. Looking for limestone. Shell outcroppings. Here's some resources I might need later. Quartz. Oh, there's some in here. Oh, look. More quartz. Creatures. There's an egg over there.
Oxygen.
Oop, let's get out of here. Oh, that was close. Ah, copper. Got it. Okay, I think we got everything we need. Uh-oh. Oh, get away! Get away! That was interesting. Okay. Those are called crash fish. And they just run at you and blow up.
Oxygen.
Somewhere. Coming through the hatch here. All right. Let's see now. Okay, now I can take the metal salvage I found and make more titanium. And I can use the quartz I got and make glass, but I don't really need that right now. I need battery. I've got, let's see how much I got here. Okay, I think I've got enough. So I need... Oh, sure, I have to get an oxygen tank. Let's see, I think right away though I need a repair tool. Cave sulfur, silicone, and titanium. I think what I ought to do is get a knife first, but I do need silicone rubber. And I need a scanner. I can make a scanner. I think a scanner is going to be helpful, actually. So let's do that. Okay. So anytime you get a blueprint,
acquired.
you get a blueprint, and under blueprints here, it'll tell you power cells. So this means I can now make this again. Now, if in the event that I should die, anything that I've collected would be lost, but any blueprints I catch will remain in my log. And that's an important thing to know for completion of the game. Now, I could make copper wire. I could make some glass. I don't need any glass right now, though. Let's see. Oxygen tank will allow me to last longer underwater, but I really need a scanner right now, so...
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Okay, because I'm going to need to find a source of water and food. So let's go self-scan here. Let's scan myself here.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Come back here. Okay, so data bank entry unlocked. Rabbit ray. Tab, go here. Rabbit ray. A herbivorous aquatic life form, rabbit rays appear to live in serene and solitary lives with few awesomely poisonous flesh. Twin orange appendages mounted on the head sense vibration in the water. They have undulating wings, markedly similar method of transportation to that of Earth rays. Zero genetic resemblance detected, suggesting these two species independently develop similar solutions to their environmental circumstances. Evidence indicates its large side-facing eyes are relatively recent adaptations. It is likely there are related ray species in other environmental biomes on the planet. Assessment: inedible but harmless. Okay, so we can't eat him. Oh, let's see here. Oh, here's something. Come back here. Come back. Oh, you're a little fast little bugger, aren't you? Come here. I just want to know if you're food or not. Okay, peepers. Jeepers, creepers. Gotta look at those peepers. Small herbivore. A fast prey fish and can't... Wait a minute, it says herbivore. How is it a prey fish if it's a herbivore? Fast prey fish encountered in shallow waters and rich in protein. Develop side-facing eyes, capable of discerning colors not just in shallow waters, but in a variety of lighting conditions, and is also able to close its eyelids, thus preventing light from reflecting off the lenses and rendering the peeper almost invisible to nighttime predators. It has powerful fins. The species has evolved powerful fins which enable rapid acceleration in still water, and the ability to leap meters into the air to avoid pursuers, which explains its speed. The beak, likely used to break down corals and tough vegetation. An unusually large nasal cavity serves no obvious purpose and appears to be specially evolved to detect single specific enzyme. Noting encountered on the planet so far, it produces a matching odor. Expulsion tubes. The tubes attached to the peeper's torso are connected directly to its stomach and gills and appear to be designed to expel its contents on demand. Purpose is unclear. While the peeper is well adapted to survive in shallow waters, a number of its features serve no discernible purpose. It would appear to be just as well suited to survive in deeper waters and is somewhat more intelligent than usual small herbivore. Assessment: edible. It's high in calorie count. Further research required. Ooh, we can eat him. Alright, let's see what else we can eat here. source of water. Come here. Boomerang. Come here, boomerang. Get back up here for some air. Alright, the boomerang is edible, and I'll let you guys read that on your own today. But you get the basic idea of what you gotta do here. You have to farm resources, you have to farm the environment. A bladderfish. Now this one you're gonna need, I think. If I remember right, this gives you water. Edible. Okay. Let's see here, we've got corals. Bladderfish, coral. No practical application. Mushrooms. Needles. I'm scanning to see what we can use here. What was that? I saw something. Where'd he go? Oh! Uh-oh! Get away!
Oxygen.
Alright, well, let's see. Have we got anything? I have enough for a repair tool. I need to really make a knife. What do I need for a knife? Silicon rubber. Where am I going to find... Wait a minute. Oh, I could use the bladderfish for the water. Okay. I'm getting thirsty here. Let's see. Let's have some of that water. Try and catch him, got him.
New creature discovered.
Catch him,
Alien life forms
catch him,
may
come here!
have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy. New creature discovered.
Ah, here we go.
Oxygen. New creature discovered.
We're gonna need some of that. Creepvine. What can we do with this? Edible construction applications. Okay. Oh, this looks interesting. Where else is this? Oh, there's one of them things. Gotta stay away from them.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended. Oxygen.
He bit me. He bit me. Go away, go away. Let's see if I can swim faster with it. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. No! Oh, that was close. Alright, what are these? Grapevine seed clusters. Okay, construction applications. Let's see. Take some of those.
New blueprint acquired.
And let's get some oxygen over here real quick. There we go.
New
you?
creature discovered.
Alright, let's get it. Ooh, a peeper. Give me a peeper. Yeah,
New
got him.
creature discovered.
Okay, I think we got some... Come here. Try to swim faster without the scanner going on.
Oxygen.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. We can do this. Alright, grapevine seed cluster. Oh, okay, we can make silicone rubber. Alright, can we make our knife now? Yes!
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception. Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Let's see here. Let's try to equip this knife. Where? There it is. I don't need that thing anymore. And let's see. We're going to need food here. And let's see. Cooped boomerang. Let's see what that does for us. Let's eat him. Food 21, water 3. Okay. And water. Oh, from the fish. Okay. Have some water. Let's have some more food. Let's try the food.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Alright. And let's see. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more of those butterfish. Oh, I need to get a repair kit in here. Let's heal up. Alright. Full health. Now, I need a repair tool. I need cave sulfur. Okay. Cave sulfur is going to come from... And I don't like this, but I got to go into the... Oh, come here, you. There, you got him. There's another one. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, where'd he go, where'd he go, where'd he go? Darn it. Oh, there he is. Got it. Alright. Well, given that it's night, we're just going to try to collect some food here.
Oxygen.
Fish as I can here. I'm gonna need more of these butterfish. Another one. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, got him. Oh, missed him. Alright, let's just head back. Oh, one more. Got him. We're gonna need a lot more water. I got more than I thought. Okay, now I'm going to try to store some of these other guys in here for food. water on me, one or two, and these guys in here. Okay, let's see. Now, let's get some of that titanium going. What I think we ought to do next is make definitely an O2 tank so I can stay underwater longer.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so that gives me 30 seconds now. Let's see where I got a knife. I need a repair tool. Cave sulfur. And, alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and drink. Daylight's coming. So now you see I've got well over a minute whereby I can... Oh, we got something... Coral tubes. Rich in calcium exploitable in bleach fabrication. Okay. I think that ought to be enough for now. Let's see here. Need to find some. Uh-oh. Go away. Get away. No, you didn't give me that time. I think that's what we need. Yep.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Uh-oh. Got a little distracted there. Alright. So now we got our sulfur. Let's go back and get our repair tool going. Repair tool. Okay, so there it is, number 4. Alright, now we need to repair this. Right click.
Lifepod secondary systems online. Run full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Geologic data, 4546B environmentals. Let's see here. So here's everything that we've had earlier. Main nettle, sulfur plants, some mushrooms, silverfish, crayfish. So as you can see, actually, I think those are edible too, yeah. Alright, geologic data. Limestone outcrops that can find titanium, copper, scattered wreckage I may find. Analysis confirms the wreckage is from the Aurora hour laters. The material have oxidized, suggesting it has been heated to over 12,000 to 1,200 degrees Celsius. That's really damn hot. This pattern is consistent with hull disintegration during atmospheric entry. Salvage of intact portions of Altera vessels is prohibited at legal, moral, and technical levels. However, scraps such as these may be reclaimed from the titanium content in any Altera fabricator. And let's see, environmental scan, category 3 ocean planet. Yeah, no kidding. Oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, extensive biodiversity. Warnings. May support Leviathan-class predators. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Oh, that's not good. Planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue is unlikely. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Well, that just tells you that things are probably going to get worse before they get better. We've already got that reactor going. Let's see here, blueprints, lubricants. Yeah, we're going to be thirsty here pretty soon. I think we got everything there. Okay. Now, what do I need for bleach? No, that's not it. Let's see. Bleach, I need disinfected water. Okay. But I've got disinfected water, so actually I'm missing a component. Yes, in fact, what you need, I believe, is salt. You run salt and the sulfur together through the water, and that makes bleach. Alright, let's see. Oh, I don't need that. No! I don't need a locker right now. Alright, let's see. What else do I need? Copper wire. Don't need that right now. Equipment-wise. Fins. I need more rubber. Let's see here. Ah, fins. Here we go. Should help my swimming.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment, using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Okay. Translate vertical limb movement underwater into forward thrust, enhance swim speed by 15%. Okay. Let's see here. So, other things here, but I think we're getting up to the point where we are at. Oh, you know what I need to do is actually fix the radio. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that, and see if we can get communications with anybody.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
Yes.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Great, we're going to be here a while. We might as well make ourselves comfortable, but at least we got our life pod up and running. And let's go take a look at that view again. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this early review of SubNautica, and you get the basic idea. You've got to find what you got to do to survive. And there are all kinds of biomes and creatures to explore and creatures you want to avoid. And things that you need to do to survive. I do highly recommend this game. Now, it's not without its bugs. Those will be more apparent later on. But the game is finished in its development. There is currently a standalone game that is being worked on that is going to be the sequel to this, called SubNautica Sub-Zero. And it takes place in the events sometime after the events of this game. In fact, you remember seeing the opening scorer. That was actually... We're not the first people to this planet, basically. And there's more on that as the game goes, but spoilers, and I'm not going to reveal it. So, hope you enjoyed this little run-through of SubNautica. Now, this is on the survival mode. There are several other modes. There's just the mode where you don't have to worry about food or clothing. You just, or food and water, basically. You just have to monitor your health and your oxygen and gather the resources. That's probably the most friendly version. There's a construction-only version where it doesn't have to worry about anything. You just gather materials and you can build to your heart's content. And then there is a extreme mode which will not tell you your oxygen levels. So you basically have to time yourself. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and do highly recommend this. It is available on Steam, also available for Xbox and PC and several other platforms. This is Ross Ogar on SubNautica, and let me know if you guys like to see more of this, or if there's something else you would like to see entirely. Take care and have a great day.